Hey, it's episode number 8 of my new FIFA 16 career mode series, footballers. The Serie A season is heating up at the top and at the bottom of the standings, and today we will play two clubs that are in desperate need of points to avoid relegation to Serie B. I am sure they will not make our life easy, but we have to keep going with our positive streak so that we can keep up with the rest of the clubs at the top of the Serie A table. Episode number 8 is action-packed and it's coming your way. Let's do this! Hey, what's up, footballers? Welcome to episode number 8 of my new FIFA 16 career mode series. As you can see, the first match of this episode will be against Frosinone, followed by the second match against Sassuolo. In the last fixture, Frosinone ended up losing 1-0 to Fiorentina. Currently, Frosinone is sitting in 17th place of the Serie A standings, right outside the relegation zone with 7 points and with a record of 2-1-8. As you will see in a second, footballers, Frosinone's struggle is reflected in their roster stats. But I am not planning to underestimate this club in spite of their player stats and their overall record. Remember, it can only take one game to turn things around. So, let's have a look at some of the potential threats that we might encounter in today's game against Frosinone. 23 years old Italian striker Samuele Longo is possibly one of the threats that we will be facing today. So far, in 11 games, Samuele Longo has scored 3 goals and has a 6.3 average match rating. Federico Dionisi is another player that Frosinone most likely will throw at us. So far, in 10 matches, Dionisi hasn't scored any goals yet, but he has 2 assists and a 6.2 average match rating. Italian winger Danilo Sodimo with a 4 stars weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and flair is another player that we'll have to keep our eyes on. So far, in 9 games, Sodimo has scored 1 goal and has a 6.0 average match rating. And finally, Bulgarian midfielder Alexander Tonev with a 5-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, the early crosser and the long shot taker traits is potentially another threat if he's going to play. So far, in 4 appearances, Tonev has scored 1 goal, has 1 assist, and has a 5.9 average match rating. Alright, footballers, we're just about ready to kick off against Frosinone. There are a few changes from the last match against Napoli. I have Perotti back on the left, Suso back on the right, and now we have Riedewald next to Burdisso as a center back. I mean, we bought that fella in the summer, might as well start using him, right? Let's do this! Boas passes the ball to Neves. Neves advances, but he can't pass the ball because his teammates are offside. And now Frosinone clears the ball. The ball goes towards Riedewald. Riedewald goes to Burdisso. Burdisso turns and passes the ball to Ansaldi. Ansaldi is trying to get past Carlini. He gets past Carlini, makes his way to the left wing. He passes the ball to Perotti. Perotti on the left wing. Perotti with the ball. He crosses the ball into the box. Ooh, and Mbolo. Ooh, Costa wide open. Oh my God, he hits the post. Costa passes it to Figueroas now on the right wing. Figueroas, he crosses the ball into the box towards Neves, but Leali intercepts the ball. Wow. Ball to Chisba. Chisba turns. He's looking for a teammate. He passes the ball to Longo. Back to Chisba. Chisba goes back to Longo. Back to Chisba, but Neves intercepts the ball. Neves now on the counter to Ansaldi, to Suso, to Mbolo that somehow managed to stay on side. Mbolo on the right wing. Mbola crosses the ball into the box to Suso. Suso! What a nice finish on the first post by Suso. Great goal, and we're up by 1. Yes! This passes the ball to Costa. He's surrounded by 3 Frosinone players. He passes the ball to Rincon. Rincon with the ball going the other way. The ball gets knocked loose. Oh, it's Neves and Gusher, but oh my God, Neves is down. Oh, hopefully it's nothing too bad. Now it's Suso with the ball. Suso is trying to get past it. Stay on side. 2 players offside. Stay on side. Suso on the right wing. My God, can someone just stay on side? Really? Crivello controls the ball. He turns and he gives the ball to Chisba. Gusher is making a run. The ball goes to Gusher. Gusher with the ball crosses it into the box towards Dionisi, but Perini is right there. Perini gives the ball to Ansaldi. Ansaldi jumps over Chisba. Ansaldi makes his way on the left wing. Ansaldi He goes to Costa. Costa puts a through ball for Embolo. Oh, Embolo. Oh, Leali clears the ball. The ball goes to Ansaldi. He shoots. Empty goal. He rolls in. Yes! What a goal! Ansaldi. Way to go. 2-0. Ansaldi with the ball. He passes it to Neves. He's still injured from the collision with Gusher. I'm probably going to have to sub him. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Burdisso with the ball. He goes to Neves. Costa's trying to make a run. He gets the ball from Neves. Costa. He shoots. Oh, Leali. Perotti. He passes it to Ansaldi. Back to Perotti. Back to Ansaldi on the left wing. Ansaldi makes his way on the left wing. He makes his way towards the box. He crosses the ball to Embolo. Oh, Leali once again. Alright, I hate to do this, but I have to take Neves out. He's not playing good. He's struggling. He's limping, actually. So we'll have to see. I'm bringing Taxides in. Hopefully Neves is not injured really badly, and he'll be able to play the next game. We'll see. Gusher. He launches the ball towards Blanchard. Blanchard passes the ball to Rossi with his head. Rossi goes to Longo. Figueroa is on Longo. Longo on the left wing. He crosses the ball into the box towards Blanchard, but Perini's right there and nothing happens. Perotti to Ansaldi. Ansaldi to Rincon. Rincon stops and turns and gives the ball to Taxides. Taxides with the ball. He shoots. Oh, so close. Frosinone on the counter with Gusher. Gusher goes to Rossi. Rossi goes to Blanchard. Blanchard passes the ball to Dionisi. Shoots, but he's off balance, and that was also his weak foot. It's Rossi. He goes to San Marco. San Marco and Ansaldi are battling it out on the right wing. San Marco with the ball. He's probably going to cross it. He crosses it towards Blanchard with a header. Oh, and Perini's right there. Nothing happened. Perin tosses the ball to Perotti. Perotti, and that's the end. Wow, that was not a smooth transition at all, footballers. But anyway, here are the results for fixture number 12. Starting from Juventus winning on the road at Empoli 2-1. Hellas Verona 1-1 at home against Bologna. Look at that. Napoli beating Udinese 3-0. And the most important result right there, it's Lazio winning the derby against Roma 2-0. Our next opponent, Sassuolo, ended up losing their derby against Carpi. Anyway, guys, let's have a look at the standings. So, after 12 fixture, footballers, here are the standings. In first place, we have Lazio with 31 points, followed by us, Genoa, also with 31 points. In case you're wondering why we're in second place when we have a better goal difference, it's because we lost to Lazio a few episodes ago. In third place, we have Juventus with 26 points, followed by Hellas Verona with 25. And in fifth place, we have Napoli with 23. In sixth place, with 22 points and only 1 point away from entering the EuroLeague zone, we have Milan, followed by Roma with 21 and Sampdoria with 20 and Inter with 19. And to be honest with you, footballers, any of these teams that I just mentioned, they're probably going to find their way into the EuroLeague zone. It's going to be interesting to see who's going to make it and who's not, and it's going to be a fight until the end. In 10th place, we have Fiorentina with 16 points, followed by Palermo with 15, Atalanta with 13, and Udinese with 12. In 14th place, we have Carpi. Look at that. Carpi made it all the way to 11 points. They're fighting very hard to just stay out of the relegation zone, and they're doing good so far. In 15th place, we have Empoli with 8 points, followed by Bologna also with 8 points. And Frosinone is still in 17th place with 7 points. And in the relegation zone, in 18th place, we have Chievo Verona with 6 points, followed by Torino with 5. And dead last, our next opponent, Sassuolo, with 4 points. Wow, 4 points. And in the top 5 goal scorer spots for Serie A, we find Mandzukic in first place with 9 goals, followed by Candreva, Dumbia, Costa and Insigne, all with 8 goals. And the top 5 spots for the assist leaders in Serie A, we find Callejon in first place with 6 assists, followed by Paloschi and Rincon with 4, Alfredson with 3, and Mandzukic also with 3. Well, there you go, footballers. Bad news and good news. The bad news is that Neves will be out for 3 weeks. The good news is that because there is a 2-week gap between the match that we just played against Frosinone and the next match that we will play against Sassuolo, Neves would only miss 1 match, the one with Sassuolo, and he will be back against Carpi. Alright footballers, as you can see today we will be facing Sassuolo. Sassuolo is on a 4 games losing streak. They lost their last match against the rivals Carpi and they're sitting at the very bottom of the Serie A standings with 4 points and a record of 1, 1 and 10. Sassuolo's extremely poor performance so far this season is a bit of a shock, to be honest with you footballers, because Sassuolo actually has very decent players on their rosters, especially up top. So as usual, let's have a look at the potential threats that we could be facing in today's match against Sassuolo. Domenico Berardi is one of the threats that we could be facing today in the match against Sassuolo. To be honest with you footballers, I just can't understand how a player like Berardi, that in real life is actually a very decent player, can actually suck this bad in FIFA. In 11 appearances so far, Berardi has scored 3 goals and has a 6.3 average match rating. Figure that one out. French centre-forward Gregory Defrel is another prime example of a player that in real life is actually not bad, but in FIFA sucks tremendously. So far, in 10 appearances, Defrel has managed to score 3 goals and has a 6.2 average match rating. And finally, footballers, the last possible threat that we could be facing today in the match against Sassuolo is this guy right here, former Genoa striker Antonio Flores. So far this season, in 7 appearances, Flores has scored 2 goals and has a 6.3 average match rating. Here we go footballers, we're just about ready to begin the match against Sassuolo. There is one small change in the lineup, that is Taxidis in place of injured Neves, and thank goodness Neves will come back next week against Carpi. Alright, let's do this! Saldi gives the ball to Rincon. Rincon in the midfield with the ball, looking to give it to a teammate. He goes to Costa. Costa to Embolo. Embolo turns. He goes to Taxidis. He shoots. Oh, what a save by Pegolo. And Berardi clears it. Embolo passes it to Taxidis. He goes back to Embolo. No, the ball goes to Suso. Now he goes to Embolo. Embolo gets into the box. Embolo with the ball. He turns. Embolo. Embolo. Oh, dispossessed at the last second by Duncan. Damn. Misiroli now with the ball. He passes it towards Sansone. Sansone controls the ball. He turns, makes his way into the middle of the field. He goes to Biondini. Biondini goes to Duncan. Outside the box. Duncan. He shoots and Perin saved. He goes to Biondini. Taxidis recovers the ball. Taxidis loses the ball. Now Biondini has the ball again on the wing. Taxidis is in the way of Biondini and he puts it into a corner. It will be a corner for Sassuolo. In the 31st minute here, Sansone will take the corner, he crosses it into the box, the ball goes towards... What? Penalty? What? Show me a replay. What? You're not gonna show me a replay? Fine, I'll make my own damn replay. Okay, so Sansone crosses the ball into the box, the ball goes towards Riedewald, let's slow it down, and stop. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I can't see crap, so we're just gonna have to zoom in. Yep, it looks like eventually we'll make contact. Who jumps like that? A scarecrow? Somebody is trying to do chin-ups, but there is no bar? Who makes this game? Clowns? Screw it. Let's just go. Let's just take this. Okay, here we go, Perin. It's Berardi taking it. Come on, Perin. Come on. Come on. Wow. Well, we're down by 1. Iso recovers the ball, he goes to Riedewald, Riedewald to Costa, Costa does a 1-2 with Taxidis, but Taxidis is unable to pass it back to Costa. Now Longhi has the ball, Longhi, oh, Costa with the ball, in the box, Costa, he shoots, yes, 1-1, we brought it back. Suso, he passes it to Rincon, Rincon goes to Embolo that was asking for the ball, Embolo turns. Acerbi's facing him. Embolo, he shoots, he hits the post. Taxidis shoots, and Pegolo puts it into a corner. Costa goes to Taxidis. Taxidis goes to Ansaldi. Ansaldi shoots, and he hits the post again. Suso, oh, and Pegolo saves it. And now the ball goes to Berardi. Berardi with the ball goes to Versalico. Versalico passes it to Magnanelli. Costa is on Magnanelli. Costa dispossesses Magnanelli. Costa shoots and Pegolo once again. My God, what did Pegolo drink today? Torres goes to Suso. Suso goes to Taxidis. Taxidis goes to Costa. Costa is waiting for Embolo to stay on side. He passes the ball to Perotti. Perotti makes his way into the box towards the left. Perotti shoots, and Versalico blocked him. And now it's Magnanelli with the ball. He goes to Berardi. Berardi doesn't control the ball, and now it's Rincon with the ball. Rincon outside the box. What a goal by Rincon! Wow, what a shot! And now we're up by 2. Wow! Oh, Longhi and Suso collided in the middle of the field, but somehow Longhi manages to pass the ball to the Frel. Burdisso is pressuring the Frel. And the Frel is defending the ball. He makes his way towards the middle. He passes the ball towards Duncan, but the ball is intercepted. Pandev now has the ball. Pandev goes to Rincon. Rincon goes to Pavoletti. Pavoletti with the ball. Pavoletti, he shoots, and that's why Pavoletti normally sits on the bench. This has been an interesting match. There for a second I thought we were going to lose, but I'm glad we were able to come back, and looks like we will be bringing a victory home. I'm curious to see what the other teams have done today. So here we go, footballers. The game is over. Let's go to the post-game. Here we go, footballers. These are the complete results for fixture number 13. A lot of interesting stuff here. Starting from Hellas Verona beating Napoli 1-0. Hellas Verona is having a tremendous season so far. Then we have Juventus beating Milan 2-0. Lazio ended up beating Palermo 3-0. And Roma ended up beating Bologna 2-1. Our next opponent, Carpi, ended up losing at home 3-1 to Chievo Verona. And Inter Milan beat Frosinone 3-1. Let's go look at the standings. So after 13 fixtures, footballers, this is what the Serie A table looks like. We have Lazio in first place with 34 points, followed by us, Genoa, also with 34. In third place, we have Juventus with 29, and Hellas Verona is in fourth place with 28. It looks like it's turning out to be a 4 clubs title race, footballers. It would be interesting to see who's going to win the title. In fifth place, we have Roma with 24 points, followed by Napoli with 23, Milan and Inter with 22, and Sampdoria with 21 points. I'll be honest with you, footballers, I think that any one of these 5 clubs will end up in 5th place, and it will be very interesting to see which one it will be. In 10th place, we have Fiorentina with 19 points, followed by Atalanta with 16, Palermo with 15, and Udinese with 13. In 14th place, we have Carpi with 11 points, and to be honest with you, footballers, this is where the race for not relegating starts. Following Carpi, we have Chievo Verona with 9 points, followed by Bologna and Empoli with 8. And now in 18th place, officially in the relegation zone, we find Frosinone with 7 points, followed by winless Torino with 5 points. And dead last, we have Sassuolo with 4 points. And after 13 fixtures, these are the top 5 goal scorers. Mandukic in first place with 9 goals, followed by Costa also with 9 goals. In third place, we have Candreva with 8, followed by Dumbia and Insigne also with 8. And for the top 5 assist leaders, now we have a new entry in 5th place. We find Gomez from Atalanta with 3 assists. Well, that's it for today, footballers. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. And if you've enjoyed the episode, I would really appreciate you hitting that like button and showing your support. Also, don't forget to share the episode. I am Retro Footballer, and remember, until the next time, the game is on.